That's the reward for your hard work, the reward for your perseverance, the reward for your commitment, the reward for your dedication. If you were to buy that car, I'm sure you know how much it would cost. Congratulations. Brand new, not second hand, not second new. Brand new, brand new. Congratulations, madam. And thank you very much indeed. The Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Education, ever since he took office, he's been doing this every year. And it has served as a source of encouragement to the teachers. Every year, brand new cars have been given out. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of State. It's all been awesome. This is a way to reward hard work. Congratulations. Best school, public school is next. Flora Azikiwe Model Comprehensive Secondary School, Neni. Flora Azikiwe Comprehensive Secondary School, Neni. They are the overall winners in the best public school category, and the Honorable Minister of Water Resources will present that award. The Best School Award. The representative of Flora Zikiwe Model Comprehensive Secondary School, Neni. They are getting a brand new bus for the school. A brand new bus for Best Public School category. The Best Public School category award goes to Flora Azikiwe Model Comprehensive Secondary School, Neni. The award will be presented by the Honorable Minister for Water Resources, Mr. Suleiman Adamu. In addition to the bus, they are also getting a certificate. Flora Azikiwe Model Comprehensive Secondary School, Neni, Anambra State.
On behalf of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, I have the single honor and privilege to present to you the President's Teachers and Schools Excellence Award, Best School, Public School category. You are the winner of this Excellence Award, which was dated 5th October 2019 during the World Teachers Celebration in Abuja. Sincere congratulations on behalf of the President. Should come down a bit, step down. And I was privileged to also award you a vehicle, a school bus, to help you continue to do good to the students for their welfare. So, can we proceed? So I'm also happy on behalf of the President to present you with the keys to this very brand new bus for the use of the school and the students. Congratulations. I wish you safe driving. The way she's sitting now is definitely not.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, thank you. Thank you. We now move to the next category. I hand over to our anchor for the next category of award. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. The next category is Best School Administrator for Public Schools. Best School Administrator for Public Schools. And we have Onwadi Ifoma, Onwadi V. Ifoma of Maria Regina Model Comprehensive Secondary School, Nnewi, Anambra State. The representative of the Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, will present this award, the Best School Administrator Public School Award, which goes to Onwadi V. Ifoma of Maria Regina Model Comprehensive Secondary School, Nnewi, Anambra State. Another brand new car will also be given out. Best School Administrator. The Best School Administrator Award to Onwadi Ifoma of Maria Regina Model Comprehensive Secondary School, Nnewi, Anambra State.
On behalf of the Speaker of the Nigerian House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Abdul Hakim Bajabia Mila, out of the courtesy of the government of the Federation of Nigeria under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, it's my honor and privilege to present to you this certificate, which is a consequence of your hard work as the Best School Administrator for the 2019 Presidential Teachers and School Excellence Award, held on this day, October 5th, 2019. Congratulations. In addition to the certificate, it is no longer reward in heaven, but the reward is here right on us, courtesy of President Muhammadu Buhari. It is my pleasure to present to you this luxurious car. In addition to the paper certificate, it is the consideration and sympathy of Mr. President that you shall henceforth be riding on this luxurious, beautiful car. I hope to ride with you in the nearest future. It's my honor to present the keys to you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Honorable Aminu Suleiman Boro, the Chairman, House Committee on Education, representing Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives. The next category is the best teacher in the private school. This year, the private school has been included, and that is a plus to the Federal Ministry of Education for recognizing the private school's efforts this year. The best teacher in private school, that category is won by Adebiyi Abiola Temitayo. And the president of NUT will present that award. Adebiyi Abiola Temitayo, Varsity Children Grammar School, Ijebode, Ogun State. That's the overall winner for the best teacher private school category. The president of NLC, Comrade Ayuba Waba, will present that award. The best teacher private school category. This is the first time they are actually best teacher private school category. Adebiyi Abiola Temitayo from Varsity Children Grammar School, Ijebode, Ogun State.
Federal Republic of Nigeria, Federal Ministry of Education, President Teachers and Schools Excellent Award, Best School Teacher, Private Category. This is to satisfy that Adebiyi Abiola Temitayo, overall winner, won the Best School Teachers Private Category for the 2019 President Teachers and School Excellence Awards. Congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations. Congratulations, madam. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Abiola. Congratulations. Thank you. In addition to the certificate of excellence, you are also being awarded a brand new car, courtesy of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, being the best private teacher. So it's my honor and privilege to present this key to you. Congratulations once again. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The last category now, Best Private School, won by Fairview School, Avu Owerri, Imo State. Fairview School, Avu Owerri, Imo State. And to present that award is the president of NUT. He's already here on the podium. The representative of Fairview School, Avu Owerri, Imo State. Please come up for the award. Best private school. Best private school. And in addition to the certificates, they're also going home with a brand new bus. All thanks to the federal government through the Federal Ministry of Education.
Federal Ministry of Education, President Teachers and School Excellence Award, Best School Private Category. This is to certify that First Bill School, Avenue Owerri, overall winner. won the Best School Private category for 2019 President Teachers and School Excellence Award, held on 5th October 2019 during the World Teachers Day. I want to present. In addition, we are going to also present a car bus for you. Secondly, I also want to present a new branded bus to the school, First Bill School.
Next. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me give you an update of how we progress with the next set of awards. First, I will be announcing the results of the march past that you all witnessed here this afternoon. Thereafter, we will be inviting distinguished stakeholders to give the other awards in each of the 5 categories that we have mentioned earlier, where we gave awards to the overall winners. We will be inviting the dignitaries to give those awards. And again, we left the best for last. And that will be given by the Honorable Minister of Education himself to the best governor. So we ask you to be patient. There is a lot coming up and the highlights is still ahead of us. But very quickly, from the march past, I have the results here that have been ascertained. Our INEC have compiled the results. I have 10 positions here, but I believe we are awarding prizes to 3 of them. So the third place winner in the march past is Federal Ministry of Education. Federal Ministry of Education came third, and you should come forward for your cup. The representative of Federal Ministry of Education should please step forward for the award. Next, second in this category is the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. FCT came second. Can you please come quickly for your award? The representative of the FCT, you came second. Congratulations. And may I now invite the overall winner, Nasarawa State. Nasarawa State, the overall winner. Please come for the gold cup. Nasarawa State. I will now hand over to you.
keeping the Honorable Minister waiting, Nasarawa State, come for your giant gold cup. Or he will give it to another. Best teacher category, we have in the 6th position, Sunday Peter Blessed. Sunday Peter Blessed. DG NTI, please, to award this. The DG NTI, please, to Professor Azare to give out this award now. Thank you very much. I can see him coming. Sunday Peter Blessed came 6th among the best teachers for public schools. Ngumi Christopher came 5th. Please come out as you're called. Ngumi Christopher. Ngumi Christopher. Ibe Bridget Onyeka, 4th. Government Technical College, Ebu Road, Owerri. Sunday Peter Blessed.
No, he's the one presenting.
What
He came 6th position.
Okay. Okay. So, on behalf of the Federal Minister of Education, I present to you this certificate, Sunday Peter Bless. You came 6th and won the best school teacher in public category. Congratulations.
Ibe Bridget Onyeka. Ngumi Christopher.
But wait, we all go together at the same time. So when you say collect, just wait downstairs.
So wait small for your other prize.
Next exhibit,
Okay, the
Ngumi
5th
Christopher is
position,
next.
Ngumi Christopher. So on behalf of the Federal Minister of Education, I present this certificate for you for the best public teacher category, 5th position. Congratulations.
Ibe Bridget Onyeka. Izuebu Samuel Chugozie, 2nd runner-up. Ibe Bridget Onyeka.
Okay.
4th position, Government Technical
Yeah,
College, Ebu Owerri.
Okay, Ibe Bridget Omoeka, 4th position. On behalf of the Federal Minister of Education, I present to you this certificate as public teacher category, 4th position. Congratulations.
Izuebu Samuel Chigozie,
So wait.
2nd runner-up. Community
Okay.
Secondary School, Owerri.
We got
Ezukala.
Izube Samuel. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Samuel, on behalf of the Federal Minister of Education, I present you this certificate as the 2nd runner-up. Congratulations.
Adekon Olalekan of Baptist Boys High School, Abeokuta, Ogun State.
Okay.
1st runner-up.
Finally,
Olalekan.
Adekoke.
Olalekan.
Okay.
1st
So, on
runner-up.
behalf of the Federal Ministry of Education, I present to you this certificate as the best teacher, public category, 1st position. Congratulations. Congratulations.
We now move over to the next category, Best Public School category. The 6th position would go to Government Technical College, Barunde, and the DG. Otumba Shegun Ronshewe, Otumba Regu Shegun Ronshewe, DG NCAC, to present the next category. Please, thank you very much. I can see Otumba coming. Government Technical College, Barunde, Gombe, 6th position, Best Public School. Model Secondary School, Nsukka, Enugu, 5th position, Best Public School. Government Junior College, Ketuekpe, Lagos. 4th position, Best Public School. Government Day Junior Secondary School, Kuchi, Niger. 2nd runner-up. And Mayflower Senior Secondary School, Ikene Remo, Ogun State, 1st runner-up. In that order, please. Government Technical College, Barunde, Gombe, 6th position. The representative of Model Secondary School, Unsuka, Enugu, for 5th position. Government Junior College, Ketuepe, Lagos, 4th position. Government Day Junior Secondary School, Kuchi, Niger, 2nd runner-up. Mayflower School, Senior, Ikene Remo, Ogun State, 1st runner-up. The category is Best Public School. In addition to the certificates, they are being given other gifts like refrigerators, generating sets, and all the others. Government Day.
Kuchi in Niger State.
It's junior that we have. Government Day Junior Secondary School, Kuchi, Niger State. You know we have 2 Government Day Secondary Schools. There's one in Ketueke. So I don't know. And Mayflower, Ikene, Ogun State. May I respectfully invite the Executive Secretary, NERDC, to present the next category of awards, please. And that's the Best School Administrator Public School. Executive Secretary, NERDC, is on his way. As for the winners, Suleiman J. Arogundade of Oroke High School, Ibaka Quarters, Akoko Ondo, 6th position. Ogun Olani O, Aderele Secondary School, Junior, Ifo, Ogun State, 5th position. Ikusheyi Dumi Pius B, Junior Secondary School, Ketu, Lagos, 4th position. Emoye Akuba, Amuzuku Girls Secondary School 1, Umuahia, Abia, 2nd runner-up. Abe Ebenezer Adebayo, Ishe Comprehensive High School, Ishe Ekiti. Suleiman J. Arogundade, Oroke High School, Ibaka Quarters, Akoko, Ondo, 6th position. After him, we have Ogun Olani O, Aderele Secondary School Junior, Ifo, Ogun State. That's the 5th place winner. Ikusheyi Dumi Pius B, Junior Secondary School, Ketu, Lagos, 4th place winner. Emoye B. Akuba, Amuzuku Girls Secondary School, 1, Umuahia, Abia, 2nd runner-up. Abe Ebenezer Adebayo, Ishe Comprehensive High School, Ishe Ekiti, Ekiti State, 1st runner-up. And the category is Best School Administrators, Public Schools.
next person is the registrar, Teachers Registration Council of
The,
Nigeria.
the Registrar Teachers Registration Council, please to present the next award. The Registrar Teachers Registration Council, and that category is Best Teacher Private Schools. The Best Teacher Private Schools. The Registrar Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria to present that award, and the winners are Adeniyi Olusegun M. of Caleb British International School, Lekki, Lagos. Adeniyi Olusegun of Caleb British International School, Lekki, Lagos. Second runner-up is Webunam Arinze Gabriel.
The 2019 World Teachers Day celebration and President's Teachers and Schools Excellence Award with the theme Young Teachers, the Future of the Profession. It's the celebration of the World Teachers Day holding at the Eagle Square here in Abuja. What you're witnessing right now is the presentation of awards. Currently, the teachers are being presented with awards in different orders from school to school. Also lined up for award is the Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, who we understand will be awarded the most education-friendly governor. The 5th of October is celebrated as World Teachers Day to draw attention of the world to the importance of teachers and the plight.
Vatia College, Makurdi, Benue. Second runner-up. And Kings and Queens Montessori, Uyo, Akwa Ibom. Vatia College, Makurdi, Benue State. Vatia College,
The award has been
Makurdi,
presented
Benue
by
State,
the
second
Minister of
runner-up.
State for Education,
And Kings and Queens
Emeka
Montessori,
Nwajuba.
Uyo, Akwa
Just to
Ibom,
let you know that
first runner-up.
earlier we had in
The category
attendance
is
the
Best
Attorney General of the
Private
Federation,
School.
who represented President Muhammadu Buhari and had to take his leave sometime into the program. Also in attendance earlier was a representative of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Minister of Water Resources, the Minister of Labor was also here. So far, there have been about 20 awards presented to different categories. And also, there's been a march past, which was won by the Nasarawa State chapter of the Nigerian Union of Teachers.
The representative of Mr. President, our very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the highest point of today's event in the Presidential Awards in recognition of teachers, administrators, and all those who contribute to the development of education in this country. Okay, we have 3 winners in this category. In the 3rd position, if the executive governor of Ebonyi State, and I will invite someone to read the citation. If His Excellency is here, he will step forward. Otherwise, his representative should step forward. The representative of the executive governor of Ebonyi State, one of the 3 best governors in the Federation, as recognized by the Nigerian Union of Teachers.
Is there somebody representing the governor of Ebonyi State? No person.
On behalf of Mr. President, I take special honor in presenting you this award in recognition of the enormous contribution of your government and people to the development of education in Nigeria and your commitment to the welfare of teachers in your state. Congratulations.
His Excellency, the Governor of Kebbi State is next to be recognized. His Excellency, the Governor of Kebbi State, His Excellency Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu.
The representative of the Executive Governor of Kebbi State is here. Again, on behalf of Mr. President, we want to especially recognize the tremendous strides that have been achieved by His Excellency Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, the Executive Governor of Kebbi State, the first to launch PESDA in this country, the first state in so many things in the northern part of this country. And we thank you also for prioritizing teachers' welfare, their training, and their entitlements. Congratulations. Finally, we come to
the Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Godwin Norese Obaseke, the most education-friendly governor. Yes, he has demonstrated it by being here physically present. Ladies and gentlemen, a brief citation of the governor. Yes, ladies.
Thank you. Before the award is made by the Honorable Minister, I crave the indulgence of the media to spare just 2 minutes to listen. 2 minutes to listen to the citation of the governor. I want you to know why we are giving him this award. Nigerians should know why the governor was selected for this award. So I call on the anchor to give a brief citation of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, and to tell us why among the 36 governors of our state, he's been selected for this special recognition for 2019. Anchor, please.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Edo State Governor, His Excellency Godwin Obaseke, is an investment banker with about 3 decades of experience. Until his election in November 2016, he was the chairman of the Edo State Economic and Strategic Team under his predecessor, His Excellency Adams Oshomole. This Edo son, ever with a functional compass and a crystalline trajectory, the leader in which we are well pleased. His Excellency Obaseke, the Executive Governor of Edo State, has brought massive development to the state since his assumption of office as governor in November 2016. He is an X-ray of education sector, amongst others. Shows that unprecedented achievement has been recorded by his administration noiselessly in the area of teacher welfare. Yes, in the area of teachers' welfare, condition of service and labor relationship, Governor Godwin Norese Obaseke has appointed 6 teachers from primary and secondary schools as permanent secretaries during period under review, and been up and doing in regular payment of monthly salaries to teachers in all public schools in Edo State. Ordered the release of the promotion letters of 2013 to 15 and the payment of monetary arrears from 2013 to 15. Promotion of teachers of the state which have been accomplished, while the final works on 2016 to 2019 promotions are ongoing. He has also ensured that the teachers of Edo State are enjoying the implementation of 25,000 new minimum wage that was denied them in 2016. While awaiting the 2019 new minimum wage of 30,000 naira. He has also ensured that the leave bonuses of 2016 and 2017 old teachers were paid. Made sure that annual incremental credits, salary steps, abolished by his predecessor from the salaries of teachers in the early 2016 were restored and paid as at when due. He has also reinstated schools overhead costs subvention abolished by his predecessor in 2012. And monthly subvention are now being enjoyed by all schools in the state. He has commenced school feeding program for basic 1 to 6 in Edo State. Has increased his unquantifiable love for the Nigeria Union of Teachers, NUT, and the teaming teachers in the state. Remained the only governor in the history of government and workers' relationship in the state that right from the creation of the state that has not experienced any worker strike since his assumption of office in November 2016 till then. Ladies and gentlemen, he has put the necessary machinery in motion for the recruitment of more teachers into the basic, secondary, and vocational schools in the state. He has restored hope in the payment of pension arrears to retired teachers and secondary school teachers which have been regular. Same in the case with regular monthly payment of pensions to all categories of retirees in Edo State. As the home state of many labor generalissimos like Comrade Michael Imodu of blessed memory, Adam Soshomole, Peter Esele, and many former serving general secretaries of industrial unions in Nigeria that never had a labor house. This is a wonderful governor. I want to summarize it by saying he is teacher friendly, he is education friendly, he is students friendly, and he is masses friendly. Thank you, the most excellent governor. Thank you. Congratulations.
Governor Godwin Obaseki is receiving the award of the most education-friendly governor for some of his strides in education as far as Edo State is concerned. Now, just to draw your attention to the fact that the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics has reported that Edo State has the lowest number of out-of-school children in the country.
On behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and following the careful work that the Ministry of Education, the Nigerian Union of Teachers, the ensemble of persons who are concerned with the education sector have done, they've been careful evaluation, following the citation that has just been read, found you to be the most amiable governor for education. On their behalf, the Federal Republic of Nigeria presents you this prep and say, please continue with the tremendous work you're doing. Continue with the tremendous example you are showing, and continue for as long as the Edo people allow you to do this work the way you want it. Thank you very much.
Let us give the governor a best chair at my signal. 1, 2, go. Obaseki. Good job, you.
Congratulations, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, for the well-deserved award and the well-deserved recognition. Congratulations, sir. And of course, His Excellency, we should not forget, is also accompanied here today by his wife, the delectable Mrs. Obaseki. Congratulations, madam. Yes, sir. We now invite the Director of Educational Support Services, Dr. Mrs. Lydia Jijina, to give the vote of thanks as we round up.
Our President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, ably represented by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. Our Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Aminu Salaman, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Governor Obaseki, the Chairman of the Senate Committee on Tertiary Education. We want to use this opportunity to thank every one of you for coming here today. I want, first of all, to appreciate the Almighty God for making today to be a success. Indeed, we are happy. We want to appreciate the President of this nation, our President Muhammad Buhari, for the wonderful appreciation, the wonderful gift, the wonderful donations, the wonderful support he has given to the teachers of this great country. Indeed, teachers are great, and Mr. President has really shown that he's happy for the wonderful work you are doing. We want to appreciate the friendly governor, the governor of Edo State, who came here in person to honor today's occasion. We want to say thank you to all the ministers, Minister for Water Resources, Engineer Suleiman Adamu, the Minister of SCT, ably represented by the Permanent Secretary, Federal Capital Development Authority. We want to say a big thank you to all of you. We want to appreciate all the honorable commissioners that traveled from their states to be present, to grace today's occasion. We want to appreciate our Honorable Minister of Education, though he's not here, but we also want to appreciate our Honorable Minister of State for Education, Honorable Barrister Chukwemeka Wajuba, for the wonderful work and support he has given to teachers and all the wonderful work he has done today. These thanks will not be enough without appreciating our great architects, the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Education, Architect Sonny Ejeno. So we want to say thank you. Thank you for your support to today's occasion. We want to appreciate the representative from Federal Capital Territory. You have done well. And all the directors from Federal Ministry of Education who have found time to be here with us today. We want to say a big thank you to all of you and all the friends of the Federal Ministry of Education, all the friends of the teachers. You have done us well for finding time to come and be here. I will not stop without remembering our Chief Executive of Federal Ministry of Education parastatals and agencies, the National Library of Nigeria, Professor Lenny Aina. We are very grateful. Our Registrar of TRCN, Professor Joshua Jiboye, we are very grateful. We appreciate you. The Chief Executive of NERDC, Professor Mohamed Junad, thank you for coming here. And also, the wonderful President of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, Dr. Idris Nasser. You have done well. Thank God for the wonderful work you are doing among the teachers, and I want to use this opportunity to appreciate all the members of the NUC, all the teachers, all the education officers who have come from all over the country to grace today's occasion. The friends and partners of the Federal Ministry of Education. I will not stop without mentioning the principals of our Federal Unity Colleges, the students of our Federal Unity Colleges, FCTC Orozo, FGC Kwali, FGBC Apo, FGC Robochi, FGGC Wari.
For those state, Honorable Barrister Jimoh Idegbai, I'd like to know from you, the governor has just received the award of the most friendly education-friendly governor. What are some of the strides that the governor took to achieve this award?
Well, from day one, when he became governor of Edo State, our governor was very focused on what he was going to do with education. And we realized that we needed to train the teachers and retrain them in order for you to be able to impart on the students. And that was the starting point. We decided to say, look, we must have to train and retrain our teachers. And when we started to teach them on how to use technology to teach our pupils in the various primary schools we have in the 18 local governments of Edo State. As I speak to you today, we have trained over 8,700 teachers in Edo State. And if you go to our classes with what we have, Edo Basic Education Transformation Sector that we have in Edo State, you will realize that education in Edo State has become a reference point in the country. And we are happy, we are glad that the country at large and the global world have come to realize what Edo State is doing in terms of educational development. It is a revolution that is going on in Edo State.
Let's talk about the number of out-of-school children. Edo State has the lowest number of out-of-school children. And in a country where it seems like getting children to go to school is a challenge, how do you get children to go to school in Edo State?
Well, if you go to Edo State now, most of our parents are moving their pupils from the private school down to the to government school. Why? Because the structure we have put in place and the methodology for teaching is perfect and superb, and everyone will want to be in our school.
What apart from teacher training and getting children to go to school, how do you handle the quality of education in public and private schools? Because you've mentioned how you've been able to do that in public.
As part of the control measures put in place by the Ministry of Education, we have our curriculum. And from time to time, through our supervision and inspection unit, we have ensured that what is happening in the public school is equally what we are trying to replicate in the private school. And very soon, the transformation that we are carrying out even in the public school will be extended to the private school so that they can go on at the same time.
Thank you so much for speaking.
And see all of you in World Teachers Day 2020. Comrade, okay.
Thank you, Carol. Carol, please, before you go, can you, in 2 sentences, describe this year's World Teachers Day?
I think it's been awesome. I think it's been resplendent. Beautiful. Let me add a third one.
And also robust.
That's a new one to go home with. Thank you very much.
I am happy to have worked with you, my dear sister on radio, Carol. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you 2020 World Teachers Day.
By God's grace.
Amen.
I'm standing next to the chairman of the Edo State Universal Basic Education Board. Talk to us about this award and what it means for Edo State.
I think this is a fantastic recognition, national recognition for our governor by a very critical stakeholder in what we do, and that is the Nigerian Union of Teachers. So it could not have come from a more valued source, considering the fact that His Excellency Governor Obaseki believes in doing and not saying. And so a lot of the reform, the revolution that is taking place in basic education in Edo State is being done quietly because the focus is not on gimmickry. The focus is not on propaganda, but actually turning around the lives of our children. Turning around the lives of our children in our primary schools. We are seeing marked.
All right, we're now joined by the governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, who has just been awarded the most friendly governor in the country. Your Excellency, talk to us about what this award means.
Well, for me, it means that the world has acknowledged the fact that education is important, and that for us in Edo State, we're striving and trying to ensure that we reposition education in our country. Without education, without the human capacity, no nation can progress. So in Edo State, we have always had a tradition of education. But we found out that even though we have the lowest out-of-school population in Nigeria, the quality of education which our children were receiving was quite poor. And when we examined why kids could not get jobs, get work after school, why the rate of human trafficking was so high, we found out that at the root of these challenges was a very poor education which this generation is receiving. And so for us as a government, we now decided to dedicate ourselves not to just building classes, but to ensuring that we go to the bottom, the foundations of education. And the fact is that if a teacher is not in class, the child will not learn. If the teacher does not know what to teach the child, there will be no learning. And you've got to think about education strategically to realize that what is most important, as in anything in life, is the foundation. So if you do not make the right investments, make the right commitments to the foundations of education, that is basic education, then people will not learn, or children will not learn. Because if you could not, you learn to add your sums, to do your to pronounce your alphabets and your words, then you cannot write and you cannot think logically. So what we have done in Edo in the last 1.5 years is to first prioritize basic education and technical education. Basic education from a perspective of encouraging teachers, making sure that we're able to deploy technology to determine and tell when a teacher is in class. So I can tell from my office today when a teacher is in class. If a teacher is not in class, that means the teacher has not synced and signed into the database, into the platform. We will know. And once the teacher has signed in, the lesson notes, what the teacher is supposed to teach that child for that day, has already been preloaded into the teacher's tablet. And we've trained 11,000 of teachers to understand how to use the tablets, how to use the technology which we have provided to teach the children. But not only teach the children, but also to motivate them. We've abolished corporal punishments from our schools, and the teachers now have been taught of other means, other methods to motivate and encourage children. So what are the outcomes? We now find out that the children are learning. A child in Edo State today, after one term of being in our Edo Best program, has learned more than 3 terms of work as in the old system. So what this award means is that the nation should know that we are prioritizing education as a party. That is one of the cardinal points of the APC administration, education. Every time I've had private audience with the president, he's always emphasized education. And the country should know that what is important today is the mental infrastructure, the intellectual infrastructure, not stomach infrastructure. It is intellectual infrastructure, mental infrastructure that will build stomach infrastructure. So that is the direction we must go. emphasize education, emphasize development of human capacity.
Your Excellency, you have the lowest number of out-of-school children, and clearly it shows that you're bringing the children to school. For most states, infrastructure is not a problem. The main challenge is actually getting the children to school. How do you get the children to school?
First, make schooling fun. Let the teachers, when you train the teachers, you train them on how to encourage children to come to school. Make sure there's something in it for them. The school feeding program is key. If a child or parents know that the children will eat nutritious meals in school, that's an incentive too. And when the children come, let them have fun. Because what is happening with Edo Best today, it's not just driven by the teachers, it's also driven by the pupils. The pupils want to get to school early. I've seen parents who've asked us, what is the magic? Our children now wake up earlier than us and agitated, they want to get to school, they don't want to get late, they don't want to be late to school. And when you find out why, it's because the children want their names on the character board. Because there's an incentive, there's something, there's an incentive for them to be mentioned in class, that they are well behaved, that they've come to school on time, and it just helps build character. So the way you teach, the elements that in the whole system which we have introduced, just encourages learning, encourages participation of both teachers and pupils and parents. And then more importantly, the other thing we've introduced with Edo Best is community participation. So every school has a governance arrangement, the school-based management committee, made up of parents, made up of teachers, made up of community leaders who take an interest in the schools in their community. Because our experience in the past was we built schools, we had what we call the Red Roof Revolution, re-equipped them, put furniture, and in no time they were all vandalized because the view was, oh, it's government. But today the infrastructure of the schools are being protected. In fact, members of the school-based management committee take their time out to provide for those schools in their communities. So that community participation, community involvement is also key in ensuring that you have a system where everybody participates.
Finally, Your Excellency, budget funding. We still find that 13.5 million children are out of school, and clearly you're doing something different. And if all state governors do similar things, we would reduce that number. How do you handle budgeting, and what should the federal government be looking? What should the federal government emulate from you, and how to go about funding education?
At the mistake we make in Nigeria, we think our problem is all about money and funding. No, we're already spending some money. So for us in Edo, what we try to do is get value from what we currently are spending. We're not paying much more for teachers. We're just making sure that they come to school, that they teach, and they earn what we pay them. But also to treat them with respect. And whatever their entitlements are, which you budgeted anyway, pay them. And pay them on time. If you do that first, then you can now sit back and determine what the real gap is, and then how much more to source to fix the problem. So it's not totally money, it's not totally financial. I think it's about planning, it's about commitment, and it's about the fear of God. If God has given us these children, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we train and educate them, because we all received quality education from this country. And so I think it's a commitment to our Creator and also to our people as a country. Yes, mistakes were made in the past. The systems were broken as a result of reasons we all know, military intervention, breakdown in the civil service and what have you. But with the benefit of technology today, all those gaps can now be filled. And the emphasis should not just be on schooling, that the child went to school. No, it should be on learning. What did the child learn when they went to school?